It's happening. So yesterday, was it yesterday? I don't remember. I'm bad at remembering which day is which. But I think it was maybe yesterday that I did a review of Don't Look Up. It could have been the day before. And I did a Twitter poll. And the results are in. Well, actually, there's 8 hours left technically, but that's just because it was the default. So I did a Twitter poll. And I asked, should I do more movie reviews on my show to change it up a little? And we got 89.4% that said yes. Now, there are 10% that said no, fuck them, they're dumb. So we are going to launch into another movie review. But this, again, so for those of you that don't know, I used to do a movie review series on my channel a while ago. It's had several incarnations over the years. And I like watching movies because I have a lot of free time, so I watch movies. And so because people have said that, they would like to see more movie reviews, I'm going to talk about movies that I watch. Now, again, not all of them are new. These are not going to be very serious, in-depth critiques. I don't give a shit about that. But I'm just going to tell you, when I watch a movie, I'll tell you. And I'll give you a little something. And I watched a movie last night. And it was not a new movie. Well, it's kind of new. But I watched a movie last night. It's called Looking Glass. And it has Nicolas Cage. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm a Nicolas Cage fan. He's my favorite actor. So, just throwing that out there. I watched this movie last night. I believe it's from 2018. Watching movies, folks. Now, I'm gonna spoil this movie from the jump. Now again, if you want to go in right and you don't want the spoiler, I'm gonna spoil it right now, real quick. But mute the stream, leave the stream right now, and go watch the movie. If you don't care, it's Nicolas Cage and you haven't heard of it before, because that was my thing, right? Hulu has this category on Hulu called the Nick Cage Collection, and it has all their Hulu Nicolas Cage movies, right? So I'm like, never heard of this one before. I just heard about it, literally, on the thing. I'm going to watch it instantly. I didn't look it up, right? Whatever. So anyway, spoiler time. Have you ever wanted to see... Now again, this is your chance. Get the fuck out. Have you ever wanted to see Nicolas Cage shoot a cop in the head and kill them? Because if you have, watch this movie. I just spoiled the whole plot. I'm sorry. But again, I don't know how else to advocate for you watching the movie. I know that my audience loves cops so much, and they love when they're featured in movies. So if you ever wanted to see Nick Cage shoot a cop in the head, boom. There you go. That's Looking Glass. It's a good movie. It's one of those weird movies that's it's like a low budget, kind of like there's barely any action, there's barely any actors, there's a lot of scenes that drag out really long. The soundtrack reminds me a little bit of Silent Hill. It's got those weird noises in it, like that kind of stuff. It's kind of eerie. And so the whole, plot revolves around, there's Nicolas Cage and his wife in the movie, I forget her name, buy a hotel or a motel, from someone in the Nevada, Vegas area, something like that. And they, just buy the motel from someone who's a mysterious guy. They don't really know much about him, but they want to change the scenery. And this motel contains a one-way or a two-way mirror, and so that you can spy on people in the motel rooms. And then Nicolas Cage spies on people, there's... hey, I'm just going to give you, if you want another way to watch it, there's some lesbian sex scenes. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. If anyone, wants to watch Nick Cage watch some lesbian sex, watch this movie. But then he notices that there's something weird going on when he's jerking off in the mirror. And then it leads to a cop getting shot in the head. So I would recommend watching it. I know I spoiled it for you, but I enjoyed it. It's a fun movie. So there you go. That's Looking Glass. I'm going to do more of these movie reviews, because why not, right? I like Nick Cage. You like Nick Cage. There's some lesbian sex. A cop is shot in the head. I don't know. It's worth watching. So, if you like Nicolas Cage, you'll like this movie. If you don't like Nicolas Cage, then you should probably unsubscribe. And so, again, bringing back the movie reviews, folks. We're bringing it back. It's happening. And, you know, if I watch a movie, I'll let you know. So we're gonna start this again. So this is happening. Yeah, so that's it. That's the show. Go watch it. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I have nothing else to say. So that's it. I've just reviewed a movie. There you go. Look at me.